Please, not everything. God, please, not everything.
The fire was already dying when Tasha arrived. What used to be her small, quiet home on Maple Ridge Lane was now a blackened skeleton coughing smoke into the dawn sky. Neighbors stood in clusters, some crying, others whispering, all staring at the woman who had just lost everything she owned in a single night. Tasha Stewart, 34, a nurse's aide and single mother, moved through the crowd like someone learning how to breathe again. Her hands shook. Her mind felt hollow. She kept searching the rubble for anything, that could prove the last 10 years of her life hadn't vanished in the flames. She found only one thing. A half-melted plastic toy. Her daughter Maya's favorite bedtime doll. And for the first time since the fire started, Tasha broke. The neighbors watched as she dropped to her knees, clutching the burned toy to her chest. The only words she could push through her tears were, "Please, not everything. God, please, not everything." For weeks before the fire, life had already been hitting her harder than she could hold. Her job at the nursing home had cut her hours. Her ex had stopped paying child support. And Maya, only 9, had begun asking questions no mother wants to hear. "Mom, are we gonna be okay?" Tasha always answered, yes, even when she wasn't sure anymore. But the fire felt like the final blow in a fight she was already losing. When the investigators told her it started from the wiring she'd been saving money to fix, her guilt became unbearable. She hadn't just lost her home, she felt like she had failed her daughter. The Red Cross gave her a temporary motel room. Co-workers brought food. A few neighbors stopped by. Still, Tasha couldn't speak. Not really. Not about what she felt. Not about the fear that kept her awake at night. Not about the shame that followed her everywhere, like a shadow made of smoke. She started believing something she never said out loud. Maybe some people just aren't meant to recover. On the third day, while she was standing outside the motel room staring at nothing, her neighbor Mrs. Randall approached. A woman Tasha barely knew, just an older lady from down the street who always waved when she watered her yard. She held a cardboard box full of clothes, soaps, and essentials. Nothing expensive. Nothing fancy. Just kindness. "Tasha," she said gently. "You still got breath, sis. Start from there." Tasha froze. The words hit her harder than the fire ever could. She looked down at the box in her shaking hands, then at the half-melted toy she'd tucked into her coat pocket, then at Maya, sitting silently on the motel bed, watching her mother with the kind of quiet fear children hide when they're trying to be strong. Something inside Tasha shifted. But before she could process the moment, before she could feel the weight lifting even slightly, her phone buzzed. A number she didn't recognize. When she answered, the voice on the other end was trembling. "Ms. Stewart, this is Officer Harrison. We need you down at the station. It's about the fire." She felt her stomach drop. "What about the fire?" A long pause. "Too long. Ma'am, we believe it wasn't an accident." The world around her blurred. The phone nearly slipped from her hands. "Now tell me. Who would want to burn down Tasha's home? And what was hidden in the ashes that she didn't know about? What do you think happened?" Drop your thoughts in the comment, and like and follow so you don't miss part 2.